Good morning. It's the best day of the week. It's thrift day. Today I'm going to go to an antique mall and I'm also going to go to one, possibly two thrift stores. I always try to keep an open mind when I go to an antique mall. Half the times I don't even get a cart. I just like to be inspired and see, what's what. Of course, I'm always looking for timeless neutrals, things that will never go out of style and just unique pieces. So let's see what we find today. So my first stop was Antique Village Mall, and I love it here. It is an old house that they converted into an antique mall. It is two levels. There's an upstairs and a basement. Today I just stayed upstairs and I had a great time here. This section was so unique. All of these were little cute salt and pepper shakers. I just thought that they were really interesting, and I've never seen anything like them before. I really, really love the pig butter dish. I just thought that this was just so lovely. I did not get it. I know I would never use it, but it was beautiful. These blue baking dishes were absolutely stunning. I personally would be afraid to use them. I'm sure like they're oven safe and all the things, but the color is just it's captivating. I love these dishes. Now, I love a good antique candle holder. I currently have three of my own, but it's always something where I'm like, should I start a collection or just stick with the three? Now, I don't have any rolling pins of my own, but that's something that I feel like I always see at the thrift store. I would never buy one from an antique mall. I love little baskets like this for storing things that you need and use, but you don't necessarily want them to be seen, like maybe car keys or Q-tips. I think that would be really nice in here. I am always drawn to painted glassware. I don't own any, but every time I see glasses like this, I just feel like I have to go look at them. Now I need to go back and get this container because I've been seeing the trend where the girlies are putting this on the countertop with like oats and then putting a cute little teacup as a scoop inside. And of course I was not thinking about that while I was in the store, so I'm definitely going to go back and get that. I love this little globe. I could see it styled in so many ways. If you had like an adventure themed nursery or in a study or on a desk, the colors on it were so vibrant. It was a beautiful piece. This little magnifying glass was so charming. The camera didn't really do it justice. It was more stunning in person. I could see this styled with that National Geographic Atlas book that I showed earlier. And I think that would be a great gift if you had like a geography or history lover that you wanted to give a gift to. This little table was so charming. I wish I had somewhere to put it. It did need just a little bit of work on the top, but I could see it as like a plant stand or even in a bathroom just to put little extra products on. My next stop was the Humane Society thrift store, and it was my first time there, so that always makes it extra exciting. I was instantly drawn to the furniture section because these pieces were in really good shape and priced really well. If you saw last week's video, you know I talked about my thrifting boundaries, and wooden utensils are also on the list. Like, I just can't thrift wooden utensils. I will never feel that they are fully clean, but I do love how they are styled in this little jar. Green is my favorite color, so I was instantly drawn to this lamp. I love the texture, I love the color, I love the detail. I would change the shade, but other than that, it's a lovely piece. And case in point from earlier, there are always rolling pins at the thrift store. I believe those at the antique mall were like $10, and this is 3. Footed cases are another thrifting weakness that I have. I did leave this one behind, but I don't know, was that a mistake? How fun is this little juicer? I thought it was so unique. I did not get it, but I left it in the front so that it can find a good home. Does anyone know what this is with this little board? I thought it was a butter knife, but I'm not entirely sure. Let me know in the comments because I'm curious. All right, let's do a haul. So I did not find anything at the antique mall today. Well, I found a lot of things, but I did not purchase anything. today, but I did get some good inspiration. I just love seeing like how the booth owners like, you know, style everything. So if anything, like I just walk away with good design ideas and just inspiration for ways to style things in my home. But I did find a lot at the thrift store. It was my first time there, so I will definitely be back. So let's see what I got. So I have really been prioritizing looking at books, and you know, I love styling with books, and I did good. I did not buy any green books with gold binding. If you've watched my videos before, you know those are my weakness. Today I found 4 neutral books to style, and here they are. I'm not super interested in any of the topics of these books. So this one is In Search of Excellence. Well, I guess that one actually might be pretty interesting. Okay, and then this one is The Evaluation Interview. So maybe some good interview tips in there. I don't know. Let's see, The Oriental World, Landmarks of the World's Art. This actually might be pretty cool, and this needs to be clean. But I actually think my husband might be into this book. And The Pyramids, I'm not even gonna mess that word up, of the Sphinx. Wait, The Pyramids and Sphinx. I probably said that wrong, but, and actually my husband will be interested in this too. I just like the colors. I think they're all, you know, they go together really well. So I'm excited about these. And speaking of cleaning books, I did see a tip where someone said that they put their thrifted books in a gallon bag, like a freezer bag, and put their books in the freezer. And that way, if there's any bugs inside, that kills them. I have never tried that before, but I'm definitely gonna give it a shot with these. Usually I just, you know, bleach wipe and Lysol them down, but we're gonna see if that works. And if you've tried that before, let me know. It sounds great in theory. I would just never think to do that. And also I would just never think that there would be bugs in the books, but apparently there are. So I'm gonna also add shaking them out outside to my list of things to do with these books, because it's just something I never considered. So stay tuned. I'll let you know how that goes on my next video. Now I currently don't have like any built-ins in my home. I have been looking at like some options of like how, you know, I just want to have like some kind of built-in or like a shelf or, you know, places where I can style more things. But there's ways around that. And I actually found a way to style those books on my buffet. I found these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful bookends. It was $10 for the set. And the detail is amazing. They're so good. And you can even mount them. But I looked at them and then I was like, no, like what am I gonna do with them? Like I don't have built-ins, but I can style them on my buffet. And with the books that I bought today, I think they will just go together really well. They do need a good clean, but for $10, I think that was a great find. So I did end up getting these coffee mugs. It was 4 of them in a set for $10. Now I have a little bad news about these coffee mugs. I don't know how this happened because they wrapped up everything so well. I guess, I don't know, like I know it wasn't broken when I left the store, so it was definitely on me. This one broke on the way home, or, you know, as I was coming into my house, I don't know, but it's fine. We can just glue it. I still think they're beautiful. And I'll just put this one, you know, just in the back of the cupboard so that it won't get used as much, but still, I'm still happy with this. It's just one of those things, but I love the colors. I love the details. Ooh, I need a fill. Don't look at my nails. So that is all for my haul today. As usual, thank you guys so much for coming along with me and supporting my channel. I have just been receiving so much love, and so many wonderful new subscribers have been, you know, reaching out. So I'm just really happy to build a community here and find my people. So thank you all for being a part of my journey. You know, I love thrift with me's, antique with me's, but if there's anything specific, you know, that you want to see, let me know in the comments. I'm definitely thinking about doing some thrifted and styled videos. I just haven't done any because it takes, I have to clean everything and, decide how I want to style it, and I can be really particular. But, if you have any ideas of content that you would like to see from me on this channel that is more than thrift with me, please let me know down below in the comments. Thank you again. Bye.